everyone, I'm Karen Cavett and this is HGTV Handmade. For today's project we're going to be making these really cute paper gift bows. Store-bought bows are expensive and are usually made out of cheap and tacky ribbon. So today I'm going to show you how to make your own bows using whatever paper and patterns you'd like. I'm going to be using this decorative paper. Begin by cutting your paper into 7 3/4 inch wide strips. Once you've cut those out, cut them down so you have 3 10-inch strips, 3 9-inch strips, and 1 4.5-inch strip. Now take one of the 10-inch strips and bend it in half lightly so you have a slight crease showing where the middle of the paper is. Twist it into this figure 8 shape and use your hot glue gun to glue the ends down. This is the shape you should be left with. Do the same thing for the other 2 10-inch strips and also for the 9-inch strips. Once those are all twisted and glued down into these figure 8 shapes, take your 4.5-inch piece and glue it into a simple loop. Now it's time to glue them all together. Beginning with the bigger pieces, stack them on top of each other using a bit of glue between each layer. Then glue the 9-inch pieces on top the same way. And finally, glue the small loop right into the center. And that's it! Now you have a custom paper bow that you could put on birthday presents, Valentine's Day presents, or even just to decorate your house. To attach them to a gift, use a piece of double-sided tape, or even just another dab of hot glue. Feel free to experiment and use any kind of paper you like. Here's one that I made out of sheet music. Since it's smaller, I adjusted the measurements, but if you keep the ratios the same, you could make them at any size you like. Or make the ratios different and experiment with adding more layers of loops, like I did with this one that I made out of measuring tape. Once you get the hang of it, they're really quick to make, and they definitely take your gift wrapping skills to the next level. So let me know in the comments, what other ideas do you have for things you could cut up and make into gift bows? Aren't these so great? They're so easy to make, and now I want to give someone a present just so I can wrap it with one of these bows. So before we get to the recap, I have a small piece of scheduling news to share. Starting this coming week, Marianne's Crafterning videos are going to be moving from Saturday to Tuesday. That fills up that kind of awkward gap we had in the middle of the week, and now we get to see her videos even sooner. So on to the recap. We started off on Monday with Meg showing us how to make her 3D starburst orbs. A lot of you guys in the comments seemed worried for the safety of anyone who comes close to them, but Meg assured us that they're not actually very sharp.
Hang in clusters, and voila! You have a bold statement wall of 3D orbs. You can go with a two-toned pink situation with flecks of gold, or an ombre blue moment.
On Wednesday, Julia showed us how to use stencils to make this really intricate painted throw pillow.
I used designs from 2 different stencils and just kind of randomly placed them on different parts of the pillow until I was satisfied with the way it looked. And this is the final result.
On Thursday, I took you back in time for Throwback Thursday to the early days of duct tape crafting.
And look what happens when students at a school of fashion design get a hold of some duct tape.
On Friday, Anne showed us some really cool ways to display Polaroids and photos in your room, and they would make a great Valentine's Day gift. And finally yesterday, Marianne showed us how to make a frozen sun catcher out of ice and fruit. So that was the week on HGTV Handmade. On our personal channels, Anne put up a video showing how to make a DIY bedroom canopy, which is just beautiful. Julia made a video testing whether spraying Pam on nail polish helps it dry faster. You can watch her video to find out if it works. And finally, I put up a crafting video showing how to make luggage tags out of leather and duct tape. So be sure to stay tuned for this upcoming week because we have a ton of really great videos for you. Here is a small clip of Meg's video tomorrow. Let us know your your guesses for what she's making down in the comments. A few days ago, Meg also Instagrammed a few photos with Corinne and Rob from Threadbanger because they just shot some videos together. Threadbanger is awesome and Meg is awesome, so be sure to stick around so you can see those videos because I'm sure they're going to be fantastic. One last thing, remember that if you want us to see any of your takes on the projects that we feature here, post your photos on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram with the hashtag HGTV Handmade. I'm going to be keeping an eye on that hashtag and I would love to feature some of your photos right here on this channel. So that is all from me. Keep crafting. I will see you all next time. Bye!